I mean, did you find yourself that particularly after Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, that it was very difficult to break away from being the person that everybody wanted to think you were?
Sure. Yeah, really. It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That because you're naive at the time, you're just playing a role, and you started in the business. If you started as I did, as an actor who liked to think he came from the legitimate stage, which I did in New York, you think of yourself first all as an actor, and then suddenly you're playing a variety of different roles, and no one's really making too much about it. And then suddenly you're in a particular production that's very successful. And then the next thing you know, you're kind of labeled. And as you stretch to a different role, the acceptance is less. The credibility of being able to stretch is less. And that's bothersome.
And people don't want you to stretch, do they?
Well, I think you're right. I suspect people don't. I'm beginning to think more and more that people tend to want to restrict you to a certain slot. And if they've been pleased by a performance in that slot, they just as soon have it stay there. But for me, that's for television. That's for television series. And I don't think it's bad. It's perfectly fine, but it's not for me.
Well, what seems to have happened is that you've dug deeper and deeper into your privacy. I mean, your place in Utah, you're taking time off to do exactly what you want to do, your own private political and social and intellectual concerns, that sort of thing. But you must come up against the paradox again and again that being a movie star on the one hand and wanting so ferociously to be a private person on the other, there's quite a bit of tension.
It's almost libelous.
Libeling yourself?
Yeah, really. It's not pleasant. It's not easy and it's not pleasant, but to go try and tell someone about it. It's like saying, God, I'm so unhappy, I'm so rich, and expecting people to feel sorry for you. It's like saying that. You just can't talk about it. It's something you have to endure in the best way you can and try to work out the space in your own life as best you can to do what you want to do, to create the selfish time to grow. It's very difficult, you know, what frightens me more than anything is that is the shrinking. The environment shrinks on you. I mean, people begin to treat you more and more like an object, and the danger is that you begin to feel more and more like an object, and the chances are you'll begin to act more and more like one. And the thing that made you what you are. There's a wonderful line, incidentally, in a book about Tom Mix, of all people. It says, what is it about success that makes us lose the thing that made us a success in the first place? And there's great truth to that, I think, because you fear the thing that made you what you are, your ability to observe.
Capacity to hang around, for example.
You bet. And exactly. And your love of other people and watching behavior and being involved in the action of situations straight across the country, whether it's a bar, a diner. I used to love that. I used to hitchhike back and forth across America, here in Europe. To me, that was great fuel and great entertainment source for me. And all that's reduced by the fact that it's difficult to watch other people when they're watching you. And I'm awkward and self-conscious in crowds. I worry about them, I fear them, and I don't trust them. So you carve your own space for yourself, but the danger is that space is usually an isolated one, and you get no feedback.
You've tended to turn to nature, really, haven't you?
I haven't turned to nature. Nature's always been there for me. To me, it's comfortable. It's very comfortable, and I'm happy. You say nature, yeah, I'm happy there.
Climbing and riding and...
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I feel good. Just that simple. There's nothing heavier really than that. I also happen to love a really good, hard city. I love New York City because to me, it's an honest city that makes no pretenses to be anything other than what it is. Dirty, hard, rough, It's nice.
But your life has definitely been constricted by success in ways which you mind about.
Yeah, I do. I can't goof off. I can't. If you goof off, you're an exhibitionist. If you goof off, you're staging something for publicity. I used to do a lot. I used to have more fun years ago. I walked to work once in pajamas down Broadway. I sat for an hour in a trash can on 57th Street and Broadway just to see what the reaction of people was going to be. Very few noticed. It's hard to do that now because what are you trying to prove, you know?
Yeah.
And you become self-conscious and all that. But that's the way it is.
But there have been great benefits, haven't there? One of which has been that it's given you enormously more freedom to choose the films you do.
That's right. There's no question that that's an advantage. I mean, you have the right to exercise more control over your life, career-wise, is a definite plus. It's just something that has to be worked out very carefully. There's also the threat of success can be very softening. And it's not, that worries me.
Softening in what way?
Softening, easy, comfortable. Comfort is dangerous to your work, I think, as an artist.